Well, way back when I was a kid, I read science fiction, and this was science fiction from before there was any science to it. In other words, no space travel. It was all made up. I got a letter in the mail from the United States Navy saying, "Congratulations, you have been drafted in the doctor's draft," and went down to Florida, and the rest is history. I just loved it. I loved flying. My wife pinned on my wings. By the way, I met her at Passivant Hospital in Chicago. And NASA, which had gotten started by then, is looking to hire scientist astronauts to go to the moon. And Lee looked at me and said, "You'd probably want to do that." I'd say, "I'm not a scientist." But yeah, I wanted to do it. NASA wanted 75 candidates, but all they got was 15 people, and I was one of them. We had a good family life down there in Houston. I didn't truly realize how much she gave up to let me fly around the country and be an astronaut and do all these, things, while she kept the home together, raised the kids properly. And when her health began to deteriorate, it got to the point where we couldn't care for her at home. The care here was so much better than any of the other places that we had seen. And it was almost magical. It was management. The place is well managed. It gave Lee almost 2 more years of life, which had a lot of pleasant times in it. I love it here. I've got friends I didn't have before. Who knows what the future holds?
What an amazing story. And we certainly take great pride in sharing the accomplishments of Dr. Kerwin, who not only entrusted us with the care of his wife, Lee, but lived with us so he could honor all she had given up for him. If you think about it, that's what life's about. It's about sacrifice, remaining steadfast to what we know and love, and while having the courage to blaze a new trail. Thinking about it further, that's what sums up Plymouth Place. We're continually investing in the future, outpacing needs with new technology and expanding our horizons. It's no small feat, and it takes all of us coming together to make it possible. You'll see that in the next story about Betty Naughton.
My mother was a flight attendant for United Airlines, transporting servicemen in various places. She was captain of the women's golf team, had lots of really good golfing friends, and just loved the game. My mom lived here for more than 7 years. I've always found the staff here to be very warm-hearted and very considerate, very caring. They're not just skilled at what they do, they're highly skilled in their ability to care for the residents, but they're also just very compassionate and very genuine. The reason my mom did so well here is because she got such warm-hearted encouragement from people like that, and she connected with them personally. They loved my mom, and she loved them. When I compare Plymouth Place from the day my mom moved in to today, I see exponential growth in the place, the grounds and the property and the building itself, but also in the way the place is run and the things that are offered to the residents. There's always a place for you here, no matter what your needs are. I can't imagine a better experience for my mom in those last 7 years of her life. I refer to those as the best years of her life, thanks to Plymouth Place. And so I'm happy to support this great organization.
So as you can see, at Plymouth, we are trailblazers, every one of us. Whether we're just embarking in a new career or pushing the envelope in unexpected ways, like the Arboretum Villas. Everyone counts. Every moment matters. And although outer space is way out there, maybe way outside of our wheelhouse, this is a space of honor where we can offer seniors exactly what they need and when they need it. And we take tremendous pride in that. This is your life, our legacy.